Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this Friday edition of the Daily High with your host, Matt McGregor and Tone Vage. Good morning, Tone. How are you? In black and white. You look like you're in black and white over there. Sepia tone.
Oh, really? No, it's just like
That's
the
all right.
sunlight that's coming through. All right, let's
Yeah,
go right
you
into
look
the
terrific.
charts.
You look like a vampire that's about to hide for
Yeah,
us to bed after a big night of hunting. All right, let's go on the
we
charts. It's
gotta.
going to be a quick show tonight. Tone's got a
Yeah,
big
it's gotta
hike
be a
to
quick
do.
show. Yep.
Yep, but that's okay because we got plenty of time. I'm going to start first. I'm only going to focus on the 4-hour frames because you all know what's going on. The 4-hour Bitcoin has just had a little relief rally in a few hours, right? The last time I looked at the chart, as you know, the wave is red, so my macro bearish. The last time we did a show was on it might have been Tuesday, okay? And the price was back at 109, 10, something like that. And I'll show you in a minute. I set up a heap of short 2x short leverage trades on all of these altcoins that I had been rotating into. And so I was imagining, I said on the show, we'll wake up tomorrow and the price will be about where we are right now, but we'll have a rally to about the 50 simple moving average, and then we'll get rejected. And that it's happened what I said, but it just took a little bit longer to do than I thought it was going to do. And even just in like the last, this strengthens my case here. In the last 2 hours or so, we had a little relief rally that came up to the dollar and touched on the 730 simple moving average and the 7. I don't like it. I think we got further downside to go. This like double bottom pattern that's put in right now might look impressive because it's a higher low, but I don't see anything worth celebrating on that as it stands on the 4-hour. Going to the daily time frame, that was that rally that I was looking for on the Tuesday show that would only come up to the 7 simple moving average and get rejected. It did exactly as I said it would. Go back and check the show if you want to verify it. Weekly time frame. That red star candle, the weekly lucid SAR has broken. The wave has turned red. It looks bad. It looks bad. I don't see any upside. But I mean, it doesn't mean it can't. It can recover from here, get back above the 7, back above 117, and rock and roll. But it hasn't happened yet. All the things that we spoke about, all those times, they're all still full. MACD has crossed over bearish. It's got the red volume down the bottom. We've got the divergence that I've been speaking about for months and months and months, and the copy curve is rounding down to, it hasn't crossed over red yet, but it's not looking good. I want to briefly show you, if you'll indulge me. I know there's going to be a short show, but I can do this like you wouldn't believe quickly on the 4-hour time frame. Now, this is my big push for you guys to join the Discord, because I posted all of these trades a week ago, or what day was it? Like they're saying like Monday or Tuesday. We're in a trading competition that we've set up ourselves over there. You're welcome to join. It's free to join. This unbelievable cash rewards to join. There's only about 20 traders in there. The likelihood of you winning at the moment is like 1 in 5 to get into the top 5 finishes. And to win the whole thing, I think you've got a really great chance. It's an absolutely great opportunity. Links in the description below for join the Discord, all the rest of it. It's all there, guys. Now, the whole idea was to diversify into. I did that and made about 5% profit. Then I flipped them all. It was on this candle around here on the 25th. I put all these orders in. Now the SUI one, whatever SUI is, didn't get filled. This black line is where my short order went in. Look at that, Tone. That's frustrating, right? It didn't get filled, and now the price has collapsed. I got a bit greedy. I overshot it, but that's sort of where, when I set the order, that's where the line was. It missed it by like a cents, but the rest of them hit, right? So I'm in short orders across the board here. Short on Ethereum from that black line, short on Link from that black line, short on XRP from that black line, and short on Doge from that black line, which actually we actually came back up recently on Doge, just like Bitcoin. It followed it quite well. That's not in huge profit right now. The rest of them are in not huge profit in monetary terms, but I'm proud of the trade. We'll monitor that over the coming weeks. And as I come back to you now, Tone, that is my wrap done. Trying to work out how to come back. Guys, I highly recommend jumping to a group that we've got. It's not all just trading bot talks. There's a lot of trade setups. Baloo and I and all the other contributors post fantastic trades. We have a fantastic community in there of like-minded individuals who are a lot of them are better traders than I am. And it's just a great community. Cost you nothing to do it. Links in the description below. I highly urge you to do it. Tone, have you disappeared? Where are you? Do I have to vamp for a minute? How's your weekend? Any sport? Okay, there we go. There we go.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, mate. How about the short trades? I mean, that's a pretty good. I didn't want to. I wanted to go short on all of them, but I wanted to give it to a retest back to those moving averages and nailed them all except for that Sui one by like a few cents. Thought it was pretty decent trading.
Yeah, no, it just sucks you did not get filled.
No, I got filled on all for 4 out of 5, so not bad. Not bad.
Really, that's not bad then.
Yeah.
All right. I wanted to. So someone mentioned BTI in the chat. 1 second. And yeah, it's finally going down, probably because the S&P is dropping a bit. No, S&P is at a new all-time high. I stand corrected. So Bitcoin is kind of up to its own merits. I mean, Bitcoin is just dropping, and there's not much of an explanation for it. I did a show yesterday talking about how October is usually the month where it finds a bottom, and I'm not very optimistic going into September. We had a chance. If today's candle was a nice big bullish candle, we could have made it and got rejected by the moving average. But this showing you how weak Bitcoin is, I am very pessimistic going into September here. I just don't see how the 128-day moving average is going to hold Bitcoin. As I stated days and days ago, I was out of the market, and I was even out of the market before this massive candle. And this massive candle looked great, but it wasn't enough to bring us to the upside. This candle technically broke the MRI count. It's still an MRI buy, but it's the weakest of the MRI buys because you see that it has a green count. And we're actually still counting the in a bullish direction for what do you call them? For the countdowns. But that's going to end very, very soon. Actually, the bullish direction. I can't hear you, Matt.
Sorry, mate. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Please continue.
The bullish direction countdowns are actually very, very tricky. You almost need an expertise in the MRI to understand them. So basically, this MRI top here kicked off the countdowns. You see it A8, B3, and up here it would be multiple, so it would be C's as well. You see C7 right here. So count A completed right on this candle back in August. Count B and C kept going. And then the second MRI top kicked off a second set of A, B, and C. And that's why you see A1 right there and A2 over here. So this A2 is coming from this MRI top. This B9 and this C7 are coming from that MRI top back in July. Right here, by breaking below the MRI support line, we canceled the countdowns, but we only canceled the countdowns from this latest MRI top, not the original one. Well, we should have canceled them. They're still counting here. And they're going to all get canceled out. So we're still counting the MRI counts from those because there is this MRI support line back here. So it gets a little bit tricky. We're definitely on a decline. We still have the MRI extensions going up, but they're going to all get canceled out, especially once an MRI buy comes in. I just don't see how we hold the 128-day. Right now, the situation looks very, very weak to me. And if the S&P turns to the downside in September, man, I think Bitcoin is in a little bit of trouble. That's all I really needed to say. I think I did a much longer show yesterday. I don't have much to say on the short-term charts. You can
I got my
see
hand up.
beautiful
Pay
bottom.
attention. I've had my hand up for fucking 15 minutes. Go back to the daily for a second, because I wanted to. I know we're in a hurry, but just that what you said, I wanted to reiterate. See how the MRI buy, the MRI buy on the daily came in. I don't like. Oh, sorry. It's not a. Oh, sorry. I haven't got my glasses on. I thought that was an MRI buy on the 5th there. It's not. It's not. I was going to say, I don't like when the MRI comes in when it's had like 4 good days and then it comes in. Like, that's not the one I want. I want to see like a blow off bottom, but I misunderstood. Sorry, I haven't got my glasses on. Sorry, mate. My bad. And then the last thing I wanted to comment on was there was a question here which Tone will never ever answer for you. I'll bring it up on screen right now. If you have to sell to keep cash on your side because I will lose my job in the next few months, would you sell now or in October, November? Or would you wait for October, November to sell? Tone will never answer that question. The only I won't answer it either, but it is a great question. And if we knew the answer to that, we probably wouldn't be doing this show. But I would just urge you to look at Alpha Numerics on the weekly time frame. And I always suggest, even if you sold at the wrong point, like if you sold now and bought back when the wave turned green, that's not a wrong call, even if you had to buy it back more expensive in trading. As far as I'm concerned, you want to be buying into strength and you want to be exiting markets when the strength is no longer in the market. So whether or not that's the right idea in long term or not, I don't know. But go back and look historically. When the wave turns green, it's a good time to hold Bitcoin in your possession or any asset. And when the wave is red, it might not be. That's all I can say about that. And then you make your own decision thereafter. Tone, you don't want to elaborate any further, I'm sure.
No, it's an impossible question to answer, right? Like, I'm expecting October and November to be very bullish. But we could also begin the bull run from 87,000, right? And so just because I'm expecting October and November to be very bullish, and I am expecting us to be above, 125,000 by the end of November, we may also start the rally from 80,000. Yeah. And the last thing you want to do is panic sell at $91,000 when right now it's 110. So it's an impossible question to answer. It's something that you have to decide for yourself. Is now the time to get out at 110? Only 10% off of the all-time high, because I am bearish at the moment, even though by end of year I'm still expecting us to be at new all-time high.
Me too, mate. And I come at it as a systematic trader. Do you know what I mean? Like, my system's not going to be wrong, because it doesn't matter if I buy higher. I have a system in place that's prevented me for a decade of losing too much money and making money overall. So you got to make your own call, and it'd be better to have an idea, a system, than a belief that the months are going to be better. That's up to you, brother. Sorry to cut you off, Tone. Please continue.
No, it's fine. I just glanced through the markets. Gold's bullish. Silver is bullish. S&P is bullish. Everything's bullish except Bitcoin. And maybe because there are some big sellers, maybe because, I don't know, everyone's being brainwashed thinking that they need to sell their Bitcoin and buy Ethereum, which is great, because then we'll have less stupid people with money.
Yeah, this is Ghost just put a message, just a follow-up there. I sold at 117. We lost a 50 SMA, but I kept some. Yeah, you've done perfect then. You've done great, mate.
Yeah, you did great. I mean, if you sold enough to have enough money for the rest of the year, then you're good.
Bases, mate. Well done.
Yeah. All right, Matt, close us out. I gotta run.
Thank you so much. It's been a spotty week. I had a fantastic night, and you didn't even message me, or if you did, I didn't see it, on Wednesday night in Tokyo, in the city. It was classic. Sorry I missed last night. I was dead tired, hungover from the day before. Tone, have a wonderful time hiking. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. We will see you bright and early Monday morning in America. Thanks, guys. Good luck.